So most of us have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or we've all seen a video on YouTube, right? We all have social media. Most of us have most likely posted a picture on one of those platforms of yourself, or have had somebody else take the photo for you and they post it. So you awkwardly stand there not knowing what to do with your hands, and then you just feel weird, and then you feel obligated to say, I don't know what to do with my hands. Then everybody just laughs awkwardly because nobody knows what to do. Then you painfully get through the photos. Then you just walk away awkwardly, and then you see the photos, and then you think you hate them because you're ugly. But in reality, you just don't know how to pose yourself naturally. I'm Levi. And I like to take photos of myself and post them on Instagram. So what? I've taken photos of myself for several years now and posted them, and I've always struggled with how to make myself look good, and I've always struggled with the poses, and over the years I think I've really figured out kind of what works best for me, and I really want to share that with you guys. Now if you go through my feed, you'll see most of my poses are generally the same, but do I look uncomfortable in them? No. Plus, I'm a dude, and posing a dude is 100 times harder than posing a girl. Now, these poses I do are what I like to call minimal. I know, that's the first time I've used this word on my channel, so fasten your seatbelts. Now, what do I mean by minimal? Wow. Is it echoey in here? It might be too echoey. Dang, it is echoey in this spot. Anyways, what I mean by that, let me show you some examples like this, or this, and think there's no way I can do that or look halfway decent in that. I like to think of those poses as more advanced, and more times than not, you're looking at some sort of model. Plus, I would never see a guy doing that. Minimal poses are like this, or this, where it's natural and nothing crazy is happening, but it looks intentional and it still shows you off some. And that's where I come in. How do we do this effectively? Well, number one, have a dose of self-confidence. Now, this one's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm gonna make it quick. If you feel scared, then you'll look scared. If you feel confident that this will be a good photo, then it will. Number two, the smile. You don't always have to smile. Sometimes you look great without smiling and being a little more dramatic. I have seen seniors or any type of person getting their photo taken and they smile in every single photo, the exact same smile, and you look the same in every single shot. Basically, change it up a little bit. I'm sure your cheeks would love that. Number three, standing full body. These are the funnest, I think. If you stand there like your last pick for kickball, then no duh you'll hate the photo. A super easy pose that I like to do is called the minimalist basic pose. You stand up tall with your shoulders back and just look at the camera like this. What do you think? More often than not, I like to look off to the side. It shows the good side of my face and it looks a little more dramatic and interesting. I won't turn my head all the way, but just at the 45-degree angle. And always do something with your hands, either in the pocket, crossed, or my favorite, have one arm up and the other arm down like this. Makes it look like there's a little movement and it's so easy. Another great tip is to actually do something. That's the most natural way someone looks, so like jump off a cliff or hang off of a post or do a kick in the air. Number four, sit down poses. These are also fun. I like to sit off cliffs or on stairs a lot, so most of my sitting poses look similar. For me, having one leg up with my arm around it always looks good. Having both legs do something different is most of the time the key here. Here are some examples. Also always looking away from the camera to show my good side. Guys, it is really hot in here. I'm sweating so bad. But it is number five, portrait shots. These are basically the same as number three, just a little bit closer, of course, a portrait. Maybe hold something like a camera or a book or whatever, grab your hat, stick your hand out and look at it. It really doesn't have to be that hard. As long as you just try stuff and figure out what you like, eventually you'll find it. At the end of the day, if you get stuck on poses still, the best and easiest way is to look them up on Instagram or on Pinterest. If I'm doing a shoot with someone, I always do this and write down the poses so I don't forget. I've gotten basically every single pose I've done and I've told other people to do from Instagram or Pinterest, the photos I've seen. I hope these minimal poses help you guys out a bit. I'm not good at posing a lot. That's why I came up with these minimal poses. I found out what kind of works for me, and I know everybody out there can. Now, of course, some people are better at this than others, but that's not gonna stop your friend or your grandma wanting to take a photo of you or with you and then posting it. So figure out what works best for you so you're always prepared for the situations. You're never going to get out of a photo. You're gonna get your photo taken one way or another eventually. So always be prepared. You don't want it to be horrible. You always want it to at least look like you look natural and not like a freak in the corner or something. If you like this video, please subscribe. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do a lot of minimalist type videos, and leave a juicy comment and I'll leave a juicy reply. See you guys.